Broncos, come on. It's the Bronco Talk podcast, where we having a regular conversation with Broncos. It's episode 6. Yeah, hold on. And we lit. Hold on, come on. Gang. Alright, so look, I got some special guests with me today. And like I said, we have a whole bunch of Broncos here. And I want to make sure that the world sees what Broncos really look like. So I'm going to start with my left. Go ahead and introduce yourself for the podcast.
I'm Kosha. My major.
Nah, you need to start over. You need to let them know who you really is. I need the first, last name. You need to let them know what you do, what your position here on campus, the organizations you been with, all of that. I need you to go ahead and let them know who Kosha is. Talk to me.
I got you. My name is Nikosha Hammock. I'm a music education major. I played the trombone. I was a trombone section leader in the Marching Bronco Express
Shout out to
for the last 3 years. I'm also in Black Millennium Modeling Club. What else? I think that's it. I graduated next semester. Served in the Army for about 7 years. Got out in 2022. And I'm a boxer.
I'm about to say, and she's a boxer. She got multiple belts. I was waiting for her to put that in there. She put that last, gotta say the best for last. But on to our next guest. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Okay, I'm Ariana Yarbrough, but everybody calls me Ari. I'm a senior. I graduate in the spring with my degree in communications. I enjoy doing content creation, recording little random videos. They don't always get posted, but I enjoy doing it. And right now, before I graduate, I'm currently a daycare teacher.
Okay. She says she's already in her career field with the children. Do you ever plan on making any content with children?
I don't know, because they're so unpredictable at times. Mm-hmm. So probably not, no. And teaching is not what I want to do. I've done it before, so it was kind of easy to get into it while I'm still in school before I get my degree.
Yeah, get a little check while you're doing it,
But the dream is public relations, for the record.
Okay, so y'all, she's in the PR, and I was incorrect. But it's okay, though, because I understand it now. You're a communication major for a reason. But on to our next guest, Big Deadhead, man, not the little one, man. Go ahead and tell them who you is for the chat.
My name is Evan Fitzgerald. I'm a junior, and my major is sports management. And I know half of y'all know I hoop. And right now, I coach for a local AU team back at home.
Oh, for real? Oh, wow. So we got a lot to get into. Okay, so look, I'm going to get into y'all personally towards the end of the podcast because I have a segment for that. But right now, I want to get into the first segment, which is called the Campus Updates. Now, y'all know last week was homecoming week, and there was a lot of opinions going around about homecoming week in itself. I enjoyed myself. I don't believe it was the best homecoming, but I still enjoy myself. I find ways to enjoy myself and network. How do y'all feel about homecoming? Y'all got the floor, man, before I get into it. How you feel?
Homecoming was straight. I enjoyed myself a little more than I did previous years. This is my last homecoming, so that's a good thing. But there was some pros and cons. Like you said, it wasn't the best. I liked it. The events was cool. It's just the event choices, Feel like some of them could have been different.
Oh, okay. I wasn't even thinking about the events, man. I was just thinking about the amount of people that was here. You know what I'm saying?
There wasn't as much on Saturday because it was raining.
Right. But, I mean, even with that being said, there was still a lot of people here for it to be rain. So I got to give grace to Fayetteville State because we still had Broncos supporting Broncos while it was rain. You know what I'm saying? I was walking around in the rain still getting fed, man. I ain't going to lie, man. Shout out to the Greeks. Y'all fed me well. Where was you at? I ain't see you all week.
I did not participate in homecoming. I had to work. And I retired. So that was something that I didn't do this year. It's my first time actually not doing homecoming. But I did, observe, seeing stuff on Instagram and stuff. And it was different than what I was used to in my previous years.
Different how?
Well, first of all, I didn't think there was a homecoming concert for real.
Well, we kind of got one. It was last year. You know, I performed and YTB performed, and we had my boy Snake perform, who was also an alumni. This year, we had a concert/comedy show. So we had Darren Brand from Wildin' Out, the bigger guy with locks.
Right.
He went to A&T. He came out here. He did a great job. I'm not gonna lie. I had a chance to network with him and everything. You know, shout out to Darren Brand. Hopefully we can do some content and make something happen in the future and collaborate. But nah, he was real cool. He even came down to hella pictures with everybody.
Okay.
Stayed still a little after his set, you know, and he had another gig. You know what I'm saying? So he showed us love for real. And Bunna B came out.
Yeah, and that's what how did y'all enjoy that? Because I know she's more suited towards like the female. So how did you as a guy, how did you enjoy that?
I was in a bad, like, you know, just watching and like vibing.
Da, 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 da.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like,
The girls probably
this is
going crazy.
bro, I swear to God, like, bro, I feel like this is going to come back to haunt me because, you know, I like collaborating with artists. And she pretty, and I like her music. I just didn't like the fact, like, she was, like, rapping on top of her vocals. You know what I'm saying? Because she a country girl with a squeaky voice, and I just kind of want to hear her voice once. Like, hearing her voice twice on one track as an artist was annoying because I know, like, she probably sound better, like, if she rap on top of just the music. But that was just me, like, as an artist. Like, that's no shade to Bunna B. She had a great production. Her production team made sure she didn't go out there with bad audio. They took the microphone, went to every speaker, made sure there was no feedback. And if there was a little feedback, she did not go out there. You know what I'm saying? It was real professional. She had background dancers. And it looked like it was her homegirl, so she keep it in the family. So, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Bunna B, man. I feel like they did a great job. I just wish that she rapped on her instrumental, not the vocals. You know, that's all I wanted to say. But
Okay.
Dale, what was your homecoming experience like? You say you were junior. This your third one, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, it was straight this year. I missed the football game.
No.
Yeah.
The whole game? Did you go to the tailgate?
Nah.
You was inside.
I overslept.
Oh, wow. What time you
Yeah.
wake up?
Probably like 4.
4? Oh, yeah, the game was about over then.
Yeah, I went to that
the
party.
tailgate, though.
I mean,
Yeah.
I had gone to that party before that. We didn't get back till like 5.
5
Mm-hmm.
a.m.?
Yep.
Oh, my goodness. You ain't oversleep. You slept in. I'm about to say you needed to shake back. I
Yeah.
understand that. No, you listen to your body first, man. Man, shout out to Dale, man.
But besides
Wait
that,
a minute. How'd y'all get back at 5 o'clock in the morning? Like,
well, we went to the other thing they had.
that later that evening?
Yeah.
And which y'all took an Uber or y'all drove together?
No, we drove.
I mean, y'all was deep, wasn't it?
Yeah. You know the usual.
I'm already knowing.
Yeah.
At least y'all stay together, though. I got to commend y'all boys because a lot of male friend groups get to separating. I know
Oh,
me
yeah.
and my friends, we get to separating. I ain't going to lie. Like,
Yeah, we all stay like together, even like on campus too.
yeah, that's how it's supposed to be, though. I wish me and my boys was on camp, man. I miss them SOC days, man. Shout out to Son of Cupid, man. I miss y'all brothers, man. I miss when it was just me and my whole group on campus. Man, how's it like being a part of a sorority? You know what I'm saying? She part of the band sorority, man. Shout out your sorority. I said frat, excuse me, you know.
Yeah, shout out to TBS. I crossed in spring 23. It's a great experience. I experienced a lot of networking, and I noticed this compared to a lot of different orgs is it's very like when you see somebody in your org out and you don't know them, it just feel like you've been knowing them. Like they talk to you, have a conversation. And we got our brother fraternity, Kappa Kappa Psi, so we like a big family. All our group chats is with us together. So it's cool being in it. We got some Neos now.
Yeah, what's that like for you? Real old head for real now, ain't it?
Yeah, I was in Neo for about 2 years because we didn't have a line, so we just had a line this past April. So it's great. They're doing really good. And
They pretty
I
turned.
like, yeah,
I like them
they
too.
stand on everything. Shout out to the Neos Spring 25. Like
Yeah, man.
they stand on top of everything.
They be on it, man. Shout out to the band in general, too, though, because I love that culture. But since we talking about culture, I want to talk about the Culture Corner. Now, before this podcast started, I did ask y'all this question so y'all could ponder on it. I'm going to ask it again, okay? What is an HBCU tradition that y'all would like to change, implement, or just shout out to at our campus? Now, We talked about Fried Chicken Wednesday already. We talked about our seal. We talked about clapping in the cab as soon as somebody drops some dishes. So now, what is a tradition that y'all want to talk about?
I would like to see the band be more involved in homecoming week. Cause at other schools, I just saw yesterday, like the band is really like involved in celebrating the start of homecoming, like Sunday night and all that. I know I'm in the band and all that. I'm a little biased, but the band is part of the HBCU culture, so I want to see the band be more involved than just on Saturdays.
On Saturdays?
On Saturday homecoming, but
So
yeah.
like, so give me an example, cause I know y'all march in a parade, and I know like y'all be at the football game, but and honestly a lot of the band members be wanting to go experience homecoming as well. So what other ways do you think that could be implemented for real?
I say like bringing in homecoming like Sunday night, the night before. That's usually what I see, like
Like on
seeing
that
other
countdown?
HBCUs. We do have a countdown. I don't know how we would implement it. The band students do miss a lot. Like being the marching band, we didn't see a lot of the on campus events. We was at practice because homecoming is like the biggest game. So yeah, I'm not necessarily sure how they would be more involved, but if there was a way, I would definitely do that.
So you just saying in general, like the school just need to involve the band, period, because
Yeah,
y'all are a big
but they are. I like how they're doing. Like I'm not marching this year, but I'm still in TBS, so I'll be there. I like how they having the open practices.
Yeah.
We never did that before, so we are coming up. So
Yeah, that was kind of different. I never had to announce with people in the background during practice, so that was kind of cool to see like what the crowd would engage to. Shout out to Prof, man. You know, Professor Chalmers really been doing his big win. Like he definitely like keeping up with the new age. But what's a tradition that y'all would like to change on campus or just talk about?
This one was really hard for me. But I think, and this might sound kind of lame, but I noticed that, especially when I came onto campus, around like midterm season and final season, I didn't know like how to study. And I feel, like I said, it might sound kind of lame, but I think there needs to be like, I would love to see if there was like one big event that brings everybody together, like for them to be able to study or learn how to study, because I didn't know how to study coming out of high school.
You know what? I'm not mad at that because I always do work by myself. You know what I'm saying? And the one time that me and my friends booked not a mini study room, like a big study room with like a long table in the library, we were talking and I got all my homework done and it didn't feel like work. You know what I'm saying? And that's a way of studying for me to get just to get my work done. You know what I'm saying? And I'm with you on that. You know what I'm saying? There should be, I don't know how to explain it. Maybe like not a conference. Maybe an event.
Yeah, that's
or like
what,
a
workshop.
Yeah, a workshop.
Yeah.
A workshop just to show different ways to study. But we gotta trick the students though, because studying does seem lame or boring.
Right.
We gotta make it fun in a way. You know what I'm saying? Like showing videos of how to study, or you could do it this way. Like this always worked for me. Like growing up, my mom or one of my parents, or I call them my parents, like my teachers, because they kind of raised us in a way.
Right.
They made my lectures as songs, and like they would rap the presidents. Oh yeah, that worked for me. I remember a lot of my presidents randomly because they rapped it to me when I was in like 3rd, 4th grade. You know what I'm saying? But that's just an example. I agree with you. That is a good way, man. So look, if Dr. Heath watching this or MTI or somebody higher up is watching this, and I was trying to plan with Helen T. Chick and the Writing Center or
That would
something.
be a good resource.
Come on now.
Yeah.
Come on. I'm plugging y'all in. I'm trying to give y'all some sauce now. Go ahead and start an event saying, talk to Carla West and the Bronco One Style. Get something together. Get something moving. Work with Trio. We got a whole bunch of resources on campus. Let's use them. Make some workshops. What about you? What you want to change?
I'll say like more off-campus events. So like, say like how matriculation we went to that Hornets game.
That was tough.
Yeah.
I was hating. You know I'm from Charlotte. But, bro, I'm trying not to hate.
And then like Woodpecker game or something like that.
Oh yeah, something simple. Yeah, I feel like
yeah,
we
like
can
a
go to
raffle or something.
Yeah, we can go to a woodpecker game, and they can choose different students every time.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm with you on that. Yeah, damn me, low key. Yeah, cause who doesn't like a good field trip?
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like I still, what? I'm grown, but I still want to go out. You know what I'm saying? I want to go on a little field trip.
yeah. Like I'm tired of staying in the same
You
area.
know what we need to do? We need to go to different HBCUs.
Oh yeah,
And like when they have conferences or like when they have career fairs, like we'll go to Howard when they have a career fair and vice versa. And then that's plugging in and networking HBCU students and showing us other HBCUs and their culture. Well, that's a great idea. We need to bring all this up.
oh yeah,
To,
definitely.
you know what I'm saying? Instead of just talking about it, but go ahead.
We could like mention it to Dr. Keith, like you said.
Yeah, nah, that's I mentioned Dr. Heath in this podcast because out of everybody on campus, other than Dr. Hopkins, Dr. Harrington, and Dr. Council, I feel like Dr. Heath is the one. Like, he's for the students. He actually makes stuff happen. He brought hella notable people out here when it comes to celebrities, professionals, and people of wealth in the black community. So I commend you for that, Dr. Heath, because I see what y'all doing. And Mr. Smith, you're not left out. And Dr. Faust, I see all of y'all. So that is it for the Culture Corner. Now we at the news segment, and we're almost at the end of the podcast. So I want to take a moment and, and just give some recognition to the families in Fayetteville that has lost their sons due to a car crash. Them E. Smith football players, man, that was just so sad. I know y'all know what I'm talking about. Mm-hmm. Just like it's just sad to hear because that's one of them stories you hear off a movie. You know what I'm saying? And and the MBX actually has the opportunity to play at Gotham City this Saturday, which is kind of like a band competition for high schools. But A&T band and Fayetteville State band will be there performing, and I have to host and announce. And because of that, like, I want to shout out to those families. Like, I don't want to be too religious on there, and I don't know what y'all believe in, but I'm praying for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Because I couldn't even imagine losing my cousin, my brother, or any type of family member in that matter, especially like star football athletes on their way up. You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to put that out there in recognition for the players and the players' families, because losing loved ones is not easy, but we are going to Gotham City. So if y'all have nothing to do this Saturday, because we have a bye week, we don't play any football teams, y'all going to E. Smith and tap in with y'all band. It's down the street. Ain't nowhere far. You know what I'm saying? Tell a friend to tell a friend.
There's going to be some bands performing. The high school's performing, and then FSU band and A&T perform after.
So wait, all the high schools that's performing though?
No, I am not sure at all, because anytime we went to Gotham, we had a game before, so we showed up. We always showed up right before we performed.
Oh, so this is probably like the first time we get to experience Gotham City fully.
Yeah, this is the first time I'm experiencing anything fully, not going to lie.
Oh, yeah.
Marching band take a lot of time. Not marching this year, so.
Dang. Well, at least you get to do it in your senior year, though. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So you can say you got a full college experience, because I'll let you know right now, I had a full college experience, but we're at the end of the podcast, right? And what I like to do for this last segment is make sure that all of our entertainers and entrepreneurs have a spotlight. So we're at the Bronco Entertainment Spotlight. And, Kosha, go ahead and let them know a little bit about your boxing. This is the moment y'all brag about yourselves. Tell them about your boxing. Tell them about your music career. And tell them about all of your endeavors. Come on, talk to the podcast.
I started boxing 6 years ago in 2019. I was stationed in South Carolina. I was boxing there for about 2 years. I just walked in the gym, and they got me started. And then I got stationed here, started my boxing, found the gym. Been boxing ever since. I've been competing. I only got about 13 fights. It's hard to find females, but they coming up. I got 4 belts. I got a trophy, like three medals. I just went to the Golden Gloves National Tournament of Champions in Oklahoma this past May. I was on a boxing team for the first time, fighting against everybody from everywhere. I got a bronze medal though. And that's pretty much it. Like, I love it. It's very you work out your whole body. Like, nobody is in shape like a boxer. So I really enjoy it. I'm different in the ring than I am right now. I'm a very chill person. So in the ring, I get to kind of like let loose. It's cool though. I meet people from everywhere, and I'm going pro soon, so I'm gonna be a professional boxer real soon.
Uh-oh.
Just trying to get a couple more amateur fights for the experience.
Okay. Well, shout out to you and your boxing career. I'll definitely be looking at. I've been tapped in though. You know, everybody at Face they know that when somebody wins, we try to show light. So I know you've been receiving a lot of love from different Broncos through your boxing journey, and I want you to know right now you will receive that love from Jay Reed. Man, keep going for real.
I
Well, okay,
appreciate you.
Ari, talk to us about your little content creation journey.
And I need to do more than I do, but I am Ariana Lassay on all platforms. So I do post content every once in a while. I do have some stuff up right now. I'm looking to further my journey into YouTube. I haven't ventured out there yet, mostly because I don't know. I'm kind of afraid to.
She in her head, y'all. She need to start right now. She do a whole bunch of stuff that I see on her story. She got a whole bunch of different friends that she can call up, but they just be working. Don't start. Y'all, they just be working all the time. That's all it is. That's all it is. But continue. I had to just let it be
No, that
known.
was really pretty much it. Like I said, I do need to do more, but I am Ariana Lassay on all platforms. AriannaLasae. So give me a follow on Instagram,
And subscribe to her YouTube channel.
which is the official Ariana Lassay.
Come on. All right, now, Dev. I already know you was cooking. Go ahead, tell them about your basketball journey. Tell them how you became a coach. Tell them what you're doing right now.
Well, right now, I'm just really just hooping and coaching the 6th grade AAU team. It started off because I was looking at coaching for, like, my career and either starting a training facility. Shout out to Coach Slade, by the way. And last year I had tried out for the team. Didn't go too well, but at least I got the experience.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out Coach Q, too. And I'm just seeing where stuff goes now.
All right, Ben. Yeah, nah, continue. All you got to do is stay consistent, man. That's one thing I wanted to preach to everybody, especially you with this content. Because as a content creator, I know how hard it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm still struggling right now to continue to make content for music. You know, people see me as a party promoter now. And trust me, y'all, that is not the only hat I wear. I started off as an artist. And
Got that music.
Come
Got that
on.
music on my phone.
Stop playing. I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I think I'm getting in that mode to promote again. So I just want to let y'all know, stay consistent, y'all. I already know it's been working for you when it comes to that boxing and everything that you do, especially when it comes to your trombone. Like I can tell you
I got a lot of
continue reading music.
Yeah, I love music. That was my first love.
Yeah, facts.
Great.
Yeah, for me it was basketball, then music, then acting, and I think the acting and music kind of played a part of like my whole journey, and then to where I'm at now. But I'm so glad that y'all came on this podcast because we got a whole bunch of different Broncos that people don't get to see. And Dev, people see you with Ari. I'm gonna post this, collaborate y'all. They be like, "Who's this?" And I promise you that you're gonna get a whole bunch of followers and subscriptions. Look, I can't even speak. Look, that means you need to start making YouTube videos every day.
Tonight. I need to start tonight.
Matter of fact, no, today. Before you go home, go ahead and make a TikTok in Starbucks upstairs. Have you been upstairs yet?
I have. It's really nice.
It's really nice. Have you been up there?
It's true.
I was up there when the shooting happened. Oh, let's talk about that before we end the podcast.
Ooh.
So last week during homecoming, right, Fayetteville State University has shut down in the middle of nowhere.
I'm glad you brought this up.
I'm on the way to the CBE. I got class at 11 o'clock. I'm thinking everything kosher. We walking, I hear a loud beat. Doot, doot, doot. I saw I get a phone call from 910. I thinking it's a school. I ain't think nothing of it. I ended the call. I ain't gonna lie. I keep walking. Then I heard on the comms at the shooter on campus or something like that. Or a person with danger, person with a lethal weapon. I think it was something of that nature. Then
Armed suspect or something?
yeah, something
Yeah.
like that. I ain't know where they was at, so I'm going to class. My class in the CBE. Police officer telling me something. Hey man, you can't go in here. I need you to turn around. We doing this in the third. I'm like, dang, so we can't go inside in here? Nah, we shut this down. You need to turn around right now. I'm like, dang, like, at least say it in a calm way. You know what I'm saying? It was just me and two other like ladies with me. I'm like, bro, like, you act like we the armed suspect. You know what I'm saying? Like, tell us to just direct us in this where we need to go. We just turned around with the Starbucks. They told everybody to go upstairs. We upstairs. I'm looking through the window. Bro going in between the CB. It's two of them. They in between CBE and the library. They done blocked off the library and CBE. 2 helicopters coming from the middle of nowhere. It's on the news. I go downtown Fayetteville, not even like 60 minutes later, everybody in Fayetteville know about it already. I'm confused. Where was y'all at? What happened?
I was at home when it happened, like getting the emails and stuff. So I didn't really leave until they said it was like the all clear. So I wasn't even on campus.
What about you?
I was at a doctor's appointment. I was at the dentist.
What?
Yeah, I was in Raleigh, so I wasn't even anywhere near campus. But I did, when I came to the Bronco TV meeting, a lot of people were talking about it, and they were really concerned.
I missed that meeting. I was hosting. I didn't even know we had a meeting last week.
Yeah, we did.
Shout out to Bronco TV, y'all.
But to add on to that, and I'm not trying to do too much, but a lot of people were like very concerned because they felt like, campus police didn't really say too much on what was going on to people. So a lot of people were still kind of like concerned because they were like, hey, we caught them, y'all good now. But there was like, they wanted to know what happened, but I don't think they ever do that.
You know what? And they don't communicate. I don't think campus police communicate enough. I don't mind them doing their job. That's what they're here for. How am I going to tell somebody to do their job? Right. It's like when the job is being done, communicate what's happening, and at least before or after. You know what I'm saying? It's like once you don't do that communication, you wonder why we frustrated. You know what I'm saying? I had a police officer come to my suite the other day trying to handle the situation, but you in my suite, tell me what the situation is going on in my suite. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But that's a whole different conversation. Where are you at?
I was about to go to the bathroom.
Where though? Like what building?
It was in Helen T. Chick.
Oh, you was over here.
Yeah.
Okay, and you end up in Helen T. Chick and they closed that down?
Yeah, they had told me to go out the bathroom, go upstairs. I'm like, I was trying to use the bathroom, bro.
Dang, so you had to hold your pee for like what, 40 minutes?
My stomach was hurting like crazy.
My goodness, man. But nah, look, we ended up safe. Nobody got hurt.
Thankfully.
Yeah, I'm about to say they got everybody, but I just wanted to put that out there, like, because that definitely happened.
And then there's something that happened earlier this morning, too.
Wait, for real?
Yeah, at Fayetteville Tech.
I did hear
there
about
was like
that.
50 plus police cars outside.
What happened? Hold on.
I think it was like a shooter or something.
So the North Carolina beat, actually, I read about it on my way here. So supposedly the FTC, one of the FTCC campuses, I believe it was the one in Spring Lake, they had got like a message saying or some type of notification that there was supposed to be like a shooting or a shooter or whatever the case was, but they said they ended up not finding anything. So I don't know.
That's weird.
The North Carolina beat posted it. I just read it.
That's insane.
It was like the whole Fayetteville police. Like it's
that's
crazy.
Insane, man. Hey, look, hey, they be calling the Fade now for a reason, but look, they need to chill out on that because we was calm. There used to be a whole bunch of shootings at Seabrook. It calmed down since then.
Mm-hmm.
Not saying.
I remember when.
Yeah.
You were here in 2020.
Yeah.
It was bad.
Look, I ain't gonna lie. It's been a lot going on, but I feel like Fayetteville State has calmed down. That's the most controversy that has happened on campus in a while, which is why we talked about it because that's so crazy. Like that's something we should have talked about earlier in the podcast, but at least we talked about it. This is the Bronco Talk podcast where we had a regular conversation with Broncos, and we gone.